will be, it's like a, a crowd control immune beast of a tank.
It's a moving turret.
Moving turret, yeah.
Best case scenario, BREN eSports makes Super Marco a moving turret.
Yep.
Oh man, and that is gonna be a problem when it reaches late game. In game number 2, man.
It's the muddles as well as the time bombs. A lot of
mini
summons.
mini
Pokemon.
yeah.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's an adorable gold lane for RSG.
All right, so confirmed. It is an XP lane Arlet, but it's a different configuration. It's using Flicker.
Yep. Honestly, like when I saw the Petrify Arlet, I think it was too gimmicky for me. It was so all in.
Too much.
Yeah, I think this is where I can know, yeah, sure, we are going to see Arlet gameplay now with Flicker. Petrify just, you go in, you stun someone, and then you don't have a way to go out.
I see.
Oh, starting to become a problem though, as Light catches Kyle TZ there, but Kyle TZ has a decent amount of HP to get out of there, and there goes the pressure given by BREN eSports in this top lane, as Eman and Light are kind of having a deja vu moment because they've been through this before.
Oh.
Okay. We can see that this mid lane will be a very, a very stale one, say the least. FapTZ is baiting. H2 might be prepared for this, although he is holding on to a Fredrin.
They're going
Could it
now,
be
though.
enough?
They're going now.
Oh!
With a knockup.
Wow!
Is going to be enough to get the first blood for the rest of the Raiders as RSG takes first blood.
What a timing from H2 with the knockup. Even after the flicker, FapTZ, mid-animation going to be caught.
Yeah.
And that's a great play from H2. I doubted that he will make that, but if he is that electric, man, it's amazing. Oh, Exort!
Exort utilizes very own Feathered Airstrike. So the result is BREN eSports getting the turtle and more. Time's Journey is going to be committed here by Ogwen and the rest of the members, but the fight is about to continue once again. And Snaps gets one, but he also got caught in the process. RSG loses the turtle fight, but also wins in terms of the 1v1 casualty.
Something tells me Lapu, FlapTZ earlier was waiting. Underneath the turret, he was expecting to get level 4. That's the only way I think he would have survived that engagement.
Yeah, for sure. But then again, RSG with H2 just getting that. Unfortunately, I think that might be a misclick coming up from Exort because he didn't have any target.
Yeah.
And not having the Feathered Airstrike meant that BREN eSports are very confident around the turtle area. Nats went all in once again. That's a problem with Arlot. Once you are in, even after the flicker, it wasn't enough to get out. The BREN eSports just collects the turtle afterwards.
Now 3 minutes in, BREN with a solid, 300, 500 gold lead. That's at least a solid item on one of your cores here that could win you the duel. Oh, Light stretching up.
Stretching up, catches Super Marco, lands the revenge combo, but still the Time Surge is going to be able to save them and get out of there as Super Marco still alive. And another casualty has been committed on to the other side. It seems like it's an ambush play. Light gets caught in the crossfire, and RSG retreats back as BREN answers with another counterpunch.
Like a cheap B movie, somebody dies off camera. You saw that, right?
Oh man.
RSG SLATE was already down a man, and they still didn't leave gold lane.
Wow. Okay, and that's what happened. I mean, BREN eSports, they baited RSG in. They waited for the right and opportune moment to pop the Time's Journey because I thought it was late, but, it was just on time. Ogwen, Master Ogwen is never late. He's always on time.
Always on time, man. That is the essence of having this, Diggy in your hands, because the time is yours. You hold the time in your hand, and it seems like it's time for them to, maneuver into this turtle.
Time is subjective to Master Ogwen. And see, look, even if this is a flubbed pull, again, because Kyle TZ wasn't ready yet, right?
Right.
Yeah. So this is just BREN eSports, again, jockeying for position. Yeah. This is it's a 5v5 waiting to happen.
Yep. And Ogwen does have the ultimate.
Ultimate might be the case here for them as Light continues to stretch once again, goes for another play, but Ogwen doesn't seem to get caught. Feathered Airstrike's going to be committed, Time's Journey as well, but Kyle TZ secures another turtle for the side of BREN eSports. No casualty right after that, just secure the turtle and retreat.
Clean take coming out from BREN eSports. Ogwen just, just delaying the turtle. for Flap because KTZ wasn't ready yet, was taking the purple buff. Then when it goes in, Time's Journey, a threat from Flap TZ, even Few just being around the corner with the stolen Farsa ultimate, it was already enough to break the formation of RSG. And what I really liked about it is that the moment they got the turtle, they just got out. I mean, even with the ultimate or the activated with Flap TZ, they didn't want to commit. Discipline coming up from BREN ESPORTS.
Yep, there wasn't really much for them to do there.
Yeah.
Again, the winning image for BREN ESPORTS is to make Super Marco a walking turret, and he's not exactly at walking turret status just yet.
Yeah, and for now, they're just trying to, build up the structure itself, getting the items done. And Super Marco, honestly, is in a pretty good shape right now. 1-0-0, hasn't really been part of the major team fights just yet, but that's also because not a lot of team fights are happening. I mean, these 3-3 kill score that we have here between both of the teams are courtesy of the pickoffs that they've been seeing while rotating in the lanes.
Yeah. Now they're going to be parking Kyle TZ, Ogwin, and Few up top. Oh!
There goes the pull for H2O, and it seems like death is near for that guy. 20 seconds into before respawning once again, and it seems like BREN is on the move. Kyle TZ takes notice of the 3 heroes that are on to the bush. He had them under control. Light catches him though, and it seems like the Rage and Revenge combo will be able to hit, but Ammon catches a lot of damage, and Light will be pulled by the reverse time, but still stays alive. But BREN with an immense amount of damage for that one.
Last game it was Few saving them. Now it's Ogwin. Again, the way that he utilizes this ultimate, he waits for RSG to be in a very bad spot before he pops the Time's Journey so that it will not only defend his teammate, but also threaten for a kill. And Light had to commit the flicker out of that just to get out, and BREN ESPORTS are just chunking away all these resources, winning all of those trades, eventually taking another turtle, then eventually the top lane. Might be conceding this bottom lane unless Flap TZ finds a good opening, but they will not overstep. BREN ESPORTS are very, very calculated in this game.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened here. RSG SLATE just gave up on the gold lane. It's like, yeah, we're not winning much fights here. Nats, how you doing down there? All right, we'll send Eman. And that's what exactly happened here. And I'm glad that at least there's some returns for RSG.
And there's some adjustments being made by both of the teams just to, tie things up in terms of the lead. But so far, it's not looking good for them as another attack lands into 4. But Time Sure is going to be committed. Blazing Do It catches none. And the rest of the members of RSG goes for the retreat once again. But BREN won't let up. They will still continue. But the fight's about to resume once again. Nats from the backside. Melissa gets off. H2O says it's go time, Raiders. The raid is on, ladies and gentlemen, and Nats tries to find another way, but H2O, that is going to be the end of the fight. Retaliation is the key as Raiders kind of a wake-up call.
All right, so that's how the Vengeance into Final Slash works.
Yes.
That's the best case scenario for an Arlet.
Call the ambulance, without for me, says Nats, as he's able to find a very good pickoff. That's Super Marco down for the count, and that slashed the deficit that they were running towards, down to 630, and Eman was farming all along. Surely they will lose an important hero, but all the grand scheme of things, RSG are getting what they wanted, and now there's no lead by BREN ESPORTS already.
This should put the fear of God into Super Marco. He is so confident, and he had such an amazing early to mid game that he hasn't even bought boots. No one has gotten so close to him that he needed to run away. But now, I'm guessing into the next few minutes, like I'm guessing before 10 minutes closes, he should buy boots.
Yep.
So he's somewhat considering it right now, like, we're only at least at under 1,000 in terms of gold ahead, so all we need to do is just try and figure out how we can maneuver, and that will be through the mobility. But again, due to the fact that the rest of the members, H2O was able to pick off that purple objective, so Kyle TZ doesn't have it as of the moment, and it paid off. But for now, RSG still trying to find their moves, and the Feathered Airstrike is a little too far from the fight. So now, BREN ESPORTS, knowing that there's no Feathered Airstrike for the side of RSG, they could potentially go for this one, but one thing is raging. Light is letting it cook, but he stops it right away.
Something else to note, Few has Final Slash. What's he going to do with this Arlot's ult?
Yeah, maybe just group them up together. Combo with Flap TZ, perhaps that's the case. Also, one thing to take note, H2 has a level advantage of Kyle TZ from out of nowhere.
Yep.
Because Kyle TZ has been joining the fights, and H2 has been farming.
Oh, look at Light.
Light, though, starting to stretch. Looks for the other brush on to the river side, and the Lord is still trying to march in. It's another reset happening for both of the teams. It seems like they're completely unsure, but Light finally shows himself, but catches onto the damage of 4 other BREN members, and the Hive knows where the Light is going from, or coming from, as RSG and the rest of the members of the Raiders will now be on the defensive as BREN now gets it into the tug of war.
Oh!
The fight is happening once again, and Time's Journey making it happen for the rest of the members of RSG. Now Light catches it, popping up the Immortality. H2O goes down as well. There goes the Revenge combo, but Blazing to it, finally making it action. But because of the knock-up, 3 heroes are down for only the price of Ogwen. Nuts and Exhort the only ones alive, and the Hive gets the Lord for themselves.
That's a timely Time's Journey. Again, Wolf, this is what you were mentioning. Not only does it save BREN Esports, but it allows them to clap back with impunity.
Oh, never late, never early. That's Master Ogwen for you. Eventually he falls down, but he already made a lot of moves. And few, the stolen Ardent Ultimate, also clumping up the members of RSG for BREN, for Super Marco to have a maximized old usage of the ultimate to go away. Also, I want to take note, after the usage of the ultimate from Light, that was when Super Marco activated his own ultimate as well. That's why the Tyrant's Rage isn't really maximized by RSG. So it's a BREN Esports just being not only pixel perfect, but also millisecond perfect in these games. They are always on point with their timings, and the end result was not only do they defend themselves, but RSG was put in a very bad spot that they can punish afterwards.
And this is Wolf after you noted that H2 has a level advantage over Kyle TZ.
Exactly.
That was a non-factor.
Exactly.
And not to mention the patience that BREN Esports displayed, especially during that Lord take. They waited for Light to show himself up before they could actually go ahead and initiate the fight, was something to commend for. As BREN Esports, as a result of that patience, they are now trying to go ahead and initiate as much as they can, as now they were trying to go for the attack. Flap TZ cut off to at least 50% of his health, but will be able to stay away, securing the middle inhibitor.
Wow. You see the mechanics on the young Charles David Canon. You see
Yeah.
how he just came in like, oh, I'm out. Within a second, he used his ult just to buy time enough for the penetration.
Exactly. And that is like character development for Flap TZ. Maybe this is what we're talking about. But Ogwen? Okay. What is this trend? Roaming diggies. Making the most damage.
Them bombs.
Them bombs.
What is with the bombs right now, man? It seems
Well,
like
if you have Divine Glaive. Oh, he
Yeah.
does not have Divine Glaive even.
it's just Ogwen.
Hey, Ben Things had a Divine Glaive when he stole a Lord earlier. What's
Yup.
this build looking like?
He's only up with Talisman and Athena Shield.
Impure Rage, though.
Yeah.
He's building hybrid.
Wow.
That's got to be a fleeting time on the way, too.
It has to be, right? It has to be. There's just a lot of damage in such a short amount of time, but they're making it work. And BREN Esports, Ogwen is just, putting those time bombs in every single portion of the map where you could step on. And immediately, as soon as someone steps in there, that's not only damage, but that's also information given to the rest of the Hive.
Wow, I can't believe how BREN is playing this. Fuel, once again, holding on to the Ardent Ultimate. It's all about the displacement now. Now the crowd control. He's not the main crowd control for BREN Esports. Maybe they're trying to combo up the Bravest Warrior and the Final Slash. We'll see.
This is unorthodox because, again, on paper, numbers-wise, right, you want to get the Feathered Airstrike, but here, the way BREN Esports has approached it is, Few is on purpose getting the Final Slash.
And look at those ticking time bombs that is being placed by Ogwen, right?
Oh, H2
Before
scared.
the rest of the members of RSG managed to land into this Lord Pit, they passed about around like 7 ticking time bombs before everything is happening, which is why the rest of the members or the others are actually retreating and fighting back. Look
There's
at
the
the
glaive.
damage H2O is taking from those ticking time bombs alone.
Freshly picked up Divine Glaive from Ogwen. He
There-
hurts before. Now,
He's gonna hurt a lot more.
I wonder, what's the superlative of hurt?
He invented a new word
Yeah.
that is above her.
Above hurt.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. Probably someone from the dictionary or someone who invented the dictionary could come up with it, but
Someone
for
from
now,
Oxford.
right? Maybe. But now it seems like Oxford doesn't matter because they finally know what they're supposed to do. As the Brave Spider is going to be committed here as H2O taking a lot of damage here, but it's too far away from the Lord. And Light tries to go for it, then initiates, but the bouncing ball might get popped off here. And the rest of the members happen from the backside, using that Blazing Dew to at least fight back. But no, not is that happening for them right now. Farsa takes one down, but a double kill for Ogwen. We questioned, or we've asked why he is the top damage dealer, but the question is right there. BMI to escape. Eman and Exort. Good thing that RSG still have their wave clear, but it seems like Red is knocking on the door.
How did Ogwen not die, and where did the rest of the damage from BREN eSports come from? They should have just crumbled when Emma went straight for the back line.
And they're going for it with the Lord. 3-man strong, bravest fire, Blazing Dew with the least answer, but it seems like the rest of the members are locking in, and a sweep is ensued. BREN eSports continues the win streak.
That's their 4th series win in a row. All of them sweeps. Even the Kings of Sea have to fall to BREN eSports.
I can't believe Ogwin dealt the most damage without the Divine Glaive yet. Then he holds on to Divine Glaive. Eventually, it was almost over. Like anybody who comes in front of the box that BREN eSports built, they don't even have a chance to get in. It's like just entering the box meant that they had to go through those mines, those bombs coming up from Ogwin. And of course, Muddles coming out from Super Marco. The damage output is there as well. You can see them. Everybody just poking through. Kaltizi